Electrolysis treatment technology. ElectroClean unregistered trademark system treats the whole ballast water by electrolysis during ballasting operation only. 3 combined disinfection effects by electrolysis are as follows. 1. Physical destruction of microorganism by electric shock. 2. Oxidation by short-lived free radicals, hydroxyl radicals. 3. In situ production of 6 to 8 ppm of hypochlorite in the electrochamber unit complete organisms. BCS surpasses IMO D2 standards by single treatment during ballasting only without filtration. Disinfects marine organisms by producing hypochlorite through direct electrolysis, composes of electrochamber unit, ECM, and power rectifier unit, PRU. Operates during ballasting only. Supplies AC 440V from the ship to all components of ECS. Controls communication parts of all equipment of ECS. Is a main computer which includes HMI, human-machine interface, screen to display operation state, to control commands, and to provide location information. Saves and backs up operation information automatically. Measures TRO, total residual oxidant, concentrations. Informs control PC, CPC, the level of TRO concentrations during ballasting and deballasting operation. Injects neutralizing solution automatically to neutralize residual TRO prior to deballasting operation. Measures flow rate. Provides real-time information about flow rate during ballasting and deballasting operation assisting ECS. Measures the temperature of cooling water which is supplied to rectifier in real time. Measures electrical conductivity of seawater passing ECU during ballasting operation. Detects a possible leak of hydrogen gas. T-strainer with 3F filter is to protect electrode from foreign materials and large species in the ballast water. Stores fresh water in a tank to cool rectifier down by circulating the fresh water. Heat exchanger unit, HEU, optional. Lowers the temperature of cooling water using seawater to ensure that cold fresh water is supplied to rectifiers. Automatic operation. 1. Operation of HMI. Step 1. Master CPC. HMI is designed to start automatically when the power of Master CPC is on. Step 2. Slave CPC. HMI of Slave CPC is not designed to start automatically unlike HMI of Master CPC. Click to start HMI of slave CPC in the front part of PDE. 2. HMI overview. 1. Top message. Normal operation, alarm, fault message. 2. Mode. ECS operation mode. Automatic, manual, ballasting, deballasting, stripping. 3. PDE. Input voltages and electric current. 4. Sensor. Measured value of ECS sensors, CSU, FMU, GDS, etc. 5. ECU selection. Selection of ECU. When there are more than 2 sets of ECU installed. 6. HMI duplication. State of CPC HMI, master/slave. 7. Logo and amp. Version. ECS logo, able to check HMI version by clicking. 8. Start button. Startup of ECS. 9. Stop button. Stop of ECS. 10. Menu button. Collection of different functions offering more detailed information. 11. ANU. ANU operation and amount of injected neutralizing agent. 12. ECS status. State of ECS, run alarm shutdown. 13. TSU. TSU operation and measured TRO. 14. ECU. ECU operation and electric current fed to each ECU. 15. Power button. Power on, off. 3. Automatic ballasting operation. Step 1. Make sure that automatic is on. If manual is on, press to change to automatic. Step 2. Select appropriate operation mode after checking related pumps and valves. Please refer to checkpoints before operation. Check top message and mode display to see if all the ballasting operation requirements are fulfilled. Ensure that top message says, ECS is ready. Start up the ballast operation. Step 3. Click Start button on HMI screen to start ECS. Step 4. Ensure that ECU value and TRO value are displayed in 5 minutes after starting ECS. Alarm or shutdown should not occur during normal operation. 4. Automatic deballasting operation. Step 1. Make sure that automatic is on. Step 2. Select operation mode after checking related pumps and valves. Please refer to checkpoints before operation. Check top message and mode display to see if all the deballasting operation requirements are fulfilled. Ensure that top message says, ECS is ready, start up the deballast operation. Step 3. Click Start button on HMI screen to operate ECS. Step 4. Ensure that ECU value and TRO value are displayed immediately after operating ECS. Alarm or shutdown should not occur during normal operation. Step 5. Stop ballast pump first to stop deballasting operation. Click Stop button on HMI screen to stop ECS operation. 5. Automatic stripping operation. Step 1. Make sure that automatic is on. If manual is on, press to change to automatic. Step 2. Select operation mode after checking related pumps and valves. Please refer to checkpoints before operation. Check top message and mode display to see if all the stripping operation requirements are fulfilled. Ensure that top message says, ECS is ready, start up the stripping operation. Step 3. Click Start button on HMI screen to operate ECS. Step 4. Ensure that ECU value and TRO value are displayed immediately after operating ECS. Alarm or shutdown should not occur during normal operation. Step 5. Close stripping valve first to stop stripping operation. Click Stop button on HMI screen to stop BCS operation. 6. Power off. Step 1. Click Power button on HMI screen of Master CPC to turn off HMI. Step 2. Click Yes to turn off HMI. Step 3. Click Turn Off button on Windows XP Start menu to shut down Master CPC. Step 4. After shutting down Master CPC, shut down Slave CPC, following directions above. 3. Checkpoints before operation. 1. ECU. 1. Open. Inlet and outlet of the butterfly valves connected to ECU. 2. Close. Drain valves connected to ECU. 3. Open. Inlet and outlet valves of the cooling water. 2. MSBD. Turn on. BWMS main MCCB and MSBD. 3. PDE. 1. Open the door of PDE and turn on the main MCCB. 2. On the front door of PDE, flip the switch to remote node. 4. CPC. 1. Press the power button. 2. The computer will boot up and HMI will operate automatically. 5. TSU. 1. Check XGT on the front door of TSU. 2. Press F1, if it is in local mode then make sure remote node is set. 6. CLX. 1. Inside TSU, open the door of CLX number 1 and CLX number 2. 2. Check replacement cycle and level of CLX before using. Left buffer/right indicator, replacement cycle, every 2 months? Replace it with new one if it is expired. 4. Open or close each manual valve allotted to ballasting and deballasting. 7. ANU. 1. Check if it is in remote mode. 2. If it is in local mode, press ESC button, lower left corner of XGT. 3. Press button and select 1. Remote mode. 4. Press End, lower right corner of XGT. 5. Make sure that RDY, which means ready, is displayed after checking that it is in remote mode. Six. Put the sodium thiosulfate into the tank in case left in damp. Right tank full message is on. 7. Ensure that inlet valve of freshwater and outlet valve of neutralizing agent are always open. 8. HEUFTU, optional. 1. Fill the level of cooling water more than medium level of FTU. 2. Open FTU inlet and outlet valve of fresh water. 3. Open HEU inlet and outlet valve of fresh water. 9. Setting up before operation. Prior to operating ECS, related system, e.g. VMS, VRCS, etc. should be in normal operating condition. A. Ballast operation, port starboard. Seven. Make sure that it is in automatic ballast mode. 8. If it is not an automatic ballast mode, please refer to troubleshooting section. B. D-ballast operation, port starboard. Seven. Make sure that it is an automatic deballast mode. After ECS start, operate the ballast pump. 8. If it is not an automatic deballast mode, please refer to troubleshooting section. C. Stripping operation, port starboard. Seven. Make sure that it is an automatic stripping mode. After ECS start, operate the stripping pump. 8. If it is not an automatic stripping mode, please refer to troubleshooting section. Two. Regular maintenance. 1. TSU 1-1. Cleaning CLX filter and check leakage. Step 1. Disassemble the cook filter by turning to the left. Step 2. Drain the water from the filter and clean it with compressed air, 4 to 7 kilograms per centimeter 2. Step 3. Reassemble the filter, following instructions in reverse order from Step 2 to Step 1. Step 4. Check all pipe connections and valves whether the leak or not. 1-2. Adjusting pressure level of regulator. Step 1. Set pressure level of regulator on the right side of circulating pump to 1.5 bar by adjusting dial of regulator. 2. ANU 2-1. Cleaning strainer of ANU tank. Step 1. Open the valve of drain line and drain the remaining neutralizing solution from both left and right tank. Step 2. Clean both left and right tank with fresh water. Step 3. Clean the strainer with compressed air 4 to 7 kilograms per centimeter 2. Step 4. Remove the front cover and the side cover of ANU. Check all pipe connections and valves whether the leak or not. Three. PRU 3-1. Checking leakage of cooling water connector. Step 1. Check leakage from both inlet and outlet cooling water connector. Step 2. Tighten the connector using tools in case of leakage. Step 3. Reassemble the connector if the leakage continues. 4. ECU. Cleaning the M in the ECU with EWU and washing unit. 4-1. EWU components. 1. Water tank. 2. Pump. 3. Pipe assay 1. 4. Pipe assay 2. 5. Pipe assay 3. 6. Hose storage box. 7. Chemical tank caster. 8. Cleaning agent. Figure 2. Components of pipe, injecting cleaning agent. 1. Close valve, V1, of tank outlet. 2. Connect the freshwater cooling service line of ship to tank, T2, using pipe PC3. 3. Drain seawater from chamber through drain, D1, D2, of ECU. 4. Inject cleaning agent with fresh water. Please refer to the Table 1 below for the appropriate amount of cleaning agent and fresh water. 5. Disconnect the fresh water pipe from tank T2. Six. Connecting pump to tank. A. Connect coupling C1 of pipe C1 to tank T1. B. Connect coupling C2 of pipe C1 to coupling P1 to pump. Seven. Connecting pump to ECU. A. Connect flange F1 of pipe C2 to drain D1 of ECU. B. Connect coupling C3 of pipe C2 to coupling P2 of pump. Eight. Connecting ECU to tank. A. Connect flange F2 of pipe C3 to drain D2 of ECU. B. Pusher tube detail A to the end as shown in section AA and in the picture below. C. Connect coupling C4 of pipe C3 to tank T2. 9. Open all the valves. 10. Connect power cable 220 VAC to the pump and operate the pump. Pump power can be connected from the receptacle of PDE if power source is not available. 11. Close valves after circulating for 60 minutes. 12. Move on to the next step, collecting cleaning agent and cleaning with fresh water. 4-3. Collecting cleaning agent. Horizontal type. Vertical type. Figure 3. Components of pipe, collecting cleaning agent. 1. Disconnect coupling C3 of pipe C2 from coupling P2 of pump. 2. Disconnect coupling C4 of pipe C3 from tank T2. 3. Connect FW cooling service line of ship to coupling C4 of pipe C3 using connector. 4. Connect coupling C3 of pipe C2 to bilge holding tank pipe of ship using connector. Connector will be provided by the manufacturer. 5. Drain wastewater containing cleaning agent and open valves V3, V4 to clean inside of ECU. 6. Close valve V3 after flushing out fresh water for approximately 15 minutes. 7. Disassemble the pipe C1 pipe C3. 8. Dispose of the collected cleaning agent according to the rules and regulations. 5. Strainer. Procedure of cleaning and replacing strainer filter. 1. Clean strainer if the differential pressure between inlet and outlet is over 0.5 bar. 2. Close both front and back valves of strainer. 3. Open drain plug slowly to drain all the fluid. 4. Unscrew nut to remove cover. 5. Remove filter and clean it. Clean residuals with high pressure water and air. 6. Check condition of filter. If it is damaged, please replace it with its cover gasket. 7. Clean residuals in the strainer. 8. Reassemble the filter, following instructions in reverse order. Please consider the flow direction and shape of filter. Three. Long-term storage, ECS is not in operation for over 1 month. 1. Master and amp. Slave CPC. Step 1. Power off Master CPC. Click Power button on HMI screen of Master CPC to turn off HMI. Click Yes to the question of Turn off HMI. Step 2. Click Turn off on Windows XP Start menu to turn off Master CPC. Step 3. After turning off Master CPC, turn off Slave CPC, following the Step 1 and 2. PDE and MSBD. Step 1. Turn off MCCB power of PDE. Step 2. Turn off main MCCB. Step 3. Turn off BWMS power of MSBD. 3. ANU tank. Step 1. Remove the front cover and the side cover of ANU. Check all pipe connections and valves whether the link or not. Step 2. Close all the inlet valves of fresh water. Step 3. Turn the draining rubber hose at the bottom of ANU facing outward. Open drain valve, right and left side of the tank at the bottom, to drain neutralizing solution from the tank. Use air to clean up ANU strainer. Step 4. Reassemble the front cover and the side cover of ANU. 4. Close TSU valve and remove reagent. Step 1. Close sampling valves port 1 to 3. Step 2. Disassemble CLX filter of TSU. Remove all the sampling water and clean up strainer. Reassemble CLX filter. Step 3. Remove reagent from CLX sensor. Clean the pipe by injecting fresh water to the pipe with flushing kit. Flushing kit is placed in TSU drawing pocket. Close all the ECU valves. Step 1. Close inlet, outlet, and drain valves of ECU. Step 2. Close PRU cooling water inlet and outlet valves of ECU. 6. HEU and amp. FTU, optional. Step 1. Close C freshwater inlet and outlet valve of HEU. Close freshwater inlet and outlet valve of FTU. Step 2. Open drain valve at the bottom of FTU tank. Drain cooling water from FTU tank to empty the tank. Four. Replacement of supplies. Step 1. Prepare chlorine indicator, buffer solution, DPD powder and distilled water. Reagent replacement interval, 1 to 2 months. Step 2. Chlorine indicator reagent installed on the left side of TRO sensor. 1. Fill the bottle 3/4 full with distilled water. 2. Add DPD powder and pour the distilled water to the line. 3. Close the cap and mix thoroughly. Step 3. Buffer solution on the right side of TRO sensor. 1. Pour distilled water to the line. 2. Close the cap and mix thoroughly. 3. Do not add DPD powder. Step 4. Install the CLX reagent. Remove the cap of buffer solution, insert the hose into the solution. Install the solution, assemble indicator hose, place hose in the right place. Switch to XGT F1 local mode, press to run. Make sure that CLX power is on, press prime button. Press enter, set as approximately 70 times pumping, check injection of reagent. Buffer needs to be placed on the left side and indicator needs to be placed on the right side. Two. Addition of sodium thiosulfate. Step 1. Fill the fresh water to high water level. Ensure that ALM left tank full, or ALM right tank full message with STT is displayed on the ANUXGT control panel and tower lamp is operated. Step 2. Press ESC button to turn off alarm. Open top side cover of fresh water tank. Add 1 sack of sodium thiosulfate, 25 kilograms, to each fresh water tank. Step 3. Press F1 button for the left tank and F3 for the right tank to operate each agitator. The operation of agitator is discontinued after about 15 to 20 minutes. Check RDY on XGT after the agitators are stopped. Caution: storage of sodium thiosulfate. Sodium thiosulfate should be kept dry and well ventilated in a sealed container. The temperature of storage should be under 38 degrees Celsius. Sodium thiosulfate should be kept separately. 5. Replacement of spare parts. Relay. Voltage, DC 24V. Voltage, AC 220V. Applicable equipment and location, PDE, ANU, TSU. Step 1. Remove relay supporting hook. Step 2. Remove defective relay by shaking up and down. Step 3. Install a new relay in the relay socket after checking voltages. LED lamp color, red AC 220V, blue DC 24V. Step 4. Check the operation, LED lamp light and operation state. Indication lamp. Applicable equipment and location, PDE. Step 1. Disassemble lamp part and acryl cover with a screwdriver. Step 2. Remove lamp from the lamp part with a screwdriver. Step 3. Check socket and voltages of a new lamp and reassemble the lamp, following instructions in reverse order from Step 2 to Step 1. Step 4. After the power is on, check the operation state using lamp test switch. Lamp bulb. Applicable equipment and location, PDE. Step 1. Take apart the power part of button lamp and remove the defective lamp by turning to the left. Step 2. Remove the defective lamp by turning 90 degrees to the left while pressing inward. Step 3. Check color and voltages of a new lamp and replace it, following instructions in reverse order from Step 2 to Step 1. Step 4. After the power is on, check operation of lamp. Lamp light. Solenoid valve, SOL VV. Applicable equipment and location, ANU, TSU. Step 1. Remove body/pipe/wiring of defective SOL VV with a screwdriver and a wrench. Step 2. Check installation direction of a new SOL VV and replace it, following instructions in reverse order, from Step 2 to Step 1. Step 3. After the power is on, check operation state. PT fuse. Applicable equipment and location, PDE. Step 1. Check the connection of fuse, 1A, of P, T, R and S by using a tester. Step 2. Remove disconnected fuse with a screwdriver. Step 3. Assemble new fuse at the fuse holder. Step 4. Check voltage value of power meter. Rectifier fuse. Caution! All charged power of PRU should be discharged before working. Applicable equipment and location, PRU. Step 1. Remove top cover of rectifier by unscrewing bolts. Please do not open the top cover completely until Step 2 is finished. Step 3. Check connection of fuse, 1A, of R, S, and T with a tester. Step 4. remove defective fuse with driver. Step 5, assemble new fuse at the fuse holder. Step 6, check the order of lamp wiring of power, run, fill lamp and assemble connector. Step 7, close the cover after arranging the lamp wires evenly in the capacitors. Step 8, tighten the cover with bolts. Step 9, check if power lamp light is working properly. Rectifier lamp. Applicable equipment and location, PRU. Step 1. Remove the top cover of rectifier by unscrewing bolts. Please do not append top cover completely until Step 2 is finished. Step 2. Disassemble power, run, fill lamp connectors from PCB and separate body and cover. Step 3. Remove defective lamp with tools and replace it with a new lamp. Step 4. Check the order of lamp wiring of power, run, fill lamp and assemble connector. Step 5. Close the cover after arranging the lamp wires evenly in the capacitors. Step 6. Tighten the cover using bolts. Step 7. Check if power lamp light is working properly. Quick troubleshooting. 1. Main problems and measures. Problem. ECS shuts down 1 minute after alarm message. The flow rate is higher than regulated standards appears. Reason. When flow rate is above the normal range. Normal range, 10% 110% of pump capacity. Solution. Valve throttling is required to ensure that the measured flow rate of FMU is within the normal range of rated flow of ECS. Check if the flow rate of FMU is within the normal range of the flow rate of ECS by adjusting the valve to the closed direction. Problem. ECS shuts down 10 minutes after alarm message. The amount of TRO concentration is lower than the regulated standard, appears. Solution. Open the door of TSU and check that sampling water has flowed into TRO sensor. 1. When sampling water does not flow into the sensor. 1. Raise the pressure of the main pipe to let sampling water flow smoothly. 2. Check whether pipe is clogged up or not. 3. When the pipe is clogged up, disassemble the solenoid valve of TSU and remove the foreign materials after disassembling. Please refer to ANU solenoid valve for cleaning solenoid valve on the next page. 2. When the same problem persists even if sampling water flows into the sensor. 1. Check replacement date of TRO sensor. Please refer to checkpoints before operation selecting remote mode and checking supplies. Step 3. 2. Make sure to prevent air coming into the tube between CLX and the sensor when replacing the solution. Please refer to replacement of supplies, replacement of CLX reagent. If the same problem persists, please contact the manufacturer. If ECS operates outside the range of the salinity from 0.1 to 4.2%, it is not possible to produce normal TRO concentrations. If CSU displays the value lower than 1.7 milliseconds, ECS may not operate properly. There are exceptions in case control valve for conductivity concentration is supplied as an option. Problem. ECS shuts down 10 minutes after alarm message. The amount of TRO concentration is lower than the regulated standard, appears. Reason. When discharged neutralizing solution is not injected to the pipe properly during deballasting operation. When outlet pipe of ANU is clogged up. Solution. Disassemble the ANU solenoid valve and clean the inside of the valve in case ANU is not in operation for a long period. Procedure for maintenance of solenoid valve. Step 1. Turn off the power of ANU. Step 2. Remove front and side cover of ANU. Step 3. Disconnect power cable of solenoid valve. Step 4. Disassemble pipes of solenoid valve. Step 5. Remove solenoid valve from ANU. Step 6. Disassemble solenoid valve case. Step 7. Disassemble the inner pipe of solenoid valve. Step 8. Immerse the valve in hot water, over 60, for 3 minutes and clean inside of the valve with compressed air, 4 to 7 kilograms per centimeter 2. Step 9. Reassemble the valve, following instructions in reverse order from Step 6 to Step 1. 2. Troubleshooting for each equipment. 1. PDE. Problem. ECS shuts down 1 minute after alarm message, communication failure, appears. Solution. Check the state of CAN communication of RCM in the PDE. Normal communication mode. CAN LED lamp, green light blinks every 1 or 2 seconds. Abnormal communication mode. CAN LED lamp, light stays either on or off. In case of communication failure, check the connections of RCM connector and cables. If cables are loose, connect them tightly again. If the same problem persists, please contact the manufacturer. Problem. The slave CPC of PDE is not turned on. Solution. Check the power of slave CPC of PDE, as shown in the picture. Check if power and communication cables are connected properly. Check if the power switch is on. If it is not turned on with its switch on, check the fuse of CPC. If the fuse is broken, replace it with new fuse for CPC in the spare parts. Refer to maintenance of spare part for replacement. PXXX. If the same problem persists, please contact the manufacturer. 2. TSU. Problem. TSU is not turned on. Solution. Check breaker in the TSU and make sure it is on. In case circuit breaker shuts off automatically, do not turn it on and contact the manufacturer. Problem. Communication failure between HMI and TSU. Solution. Check connection of the cables linked to PDE communication parts. If the cables are loose, connect them tightly again until a click sound is made. If the same problem persists when there is no problem with cables and LED lamp, please contact the manufacturer. 3. ANU. Problem. ANU is not turned on. Solution. Make sure circuit breaker of ANU is on. In case circuit breaker shuts off automatically, do not turn it on and contact the manufacturer. Problem. Failure of communication between HMI and ANU. Solution. Check connection of the cables linked to PDE communication parts. If the cables are loose, connect them tightly again until a click sound is made. If the same problem persists when there is no problem with cables and LED lamp, please contact the manufacturer. 6. FTU. Problem. ECS shuts down immediately after alarm message. The fresh water is insufficient appears. Reason. When cooling water level in FTU tank is lower than water level sensor. Solution. Need to provide sufficient cooling water to cool down PRU of ECU. Open the valve installed in the inlet and outlet of FTU. Refer to checkpoints before operation. Check leakage from FTU tank and ECU, PRU, cooling pipes. Supply cooling water, fresh water, if the cooling water is insufficient. In case of long-term storage, if the same problem persists, please contact the manufacturer. 7. HEU problem. ECS shuts down immediately after alarm message. The freshwater temperature is higher than the regulated temperature appears. Reason: when the temperature of cooling water is over 40. Solution: check if seawater is supplied properly. Check if there is any problem with circulation of seawater in cooling water, which can be caused by foreign materials in the HEU, through a pressure gauge and a thermometer. Installed in HEU. Check if the pressure gauge installed in both inlet and outlet of seawater and freshwater, cooling water, shows pressure of seawater and freshwater properly. If the temperature of freshwater cooling water is over 40, check the temperature of seawater. Check that HEU shows the temperature of circulating seawater and freshwater properly.